CAN ends its 6-day prayer walk in Numan. The CAN prayer walk that was organized by the Christian Association of Nigeria came to an end today. It was a large gathering as Christians gathered, including young and old, for this historic event. The takeoff point was the LCCN Cathedral, Numan, through DTV Road to Rage, connecting to Cross, moving to Numan Bridge Roundabout, down to John Holt, and then back to LCCN Cathedral. It was a time of excitement as they celebrated the 6 days of prayer for the land. Recall that last Monday, the prayer began with the focus to pray for the safety and security of the land. This has drawn men and women from all denominations within Numan. There was time of praise and worship and few words of encouragement. Then there was the blast of the trumpet. Other activities followed by prayer for different groups. Speaking on behalf of the Bishop, LCCN, Mr. Ibrahim Amna, first appreciated God and then thanked all that turned out for the event. He advocated for sustenance of the exercise.
a zukatanmu da yantuwa wanda aka nuna. Ina saya nan a madadin bishop na wannan cathedral don idan ba mu marabce ku mu kuma gaishe ku za ku ga kaman ba da son mu aka yi wannan zama ba. Gaskiya mun gode muku kuma mun marabce ku da wannan abun da aka yi. Muna so a dinga maimaita from time to time so da zai karfafa mu zama mutane kirki. Muna gode matasa, yara, mun gode muku, mata mun gode da zuwan ku a wannan wurin. Wannan zumunci kada ya sai a ɗaɗɗus. Ubangiji Allah da ya kawo ku yayin da an gama za koma, roƙonmu da fatanmu zai bai da kowa gidan shi lafiya. Na gode.
Talking about the effects of the prayer walk, Apostle Salvation Slay has this to say.
The experience has been exceptional. You know, right from the first day, seeing people coming in their numbers from 100 to 200 and to thousands of people gathering to pray for the land with so much passion. And without a doubt, the Bible said, the effective fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much, and it is tremendous in its working. I am so convinced that the effect and the manifestations of great things that will be bettered from this prayer walk will be visible for all to see.
He called on the body of Christ to be awake because we are in perilous times.
My call to the church and the body of Christ is that we must awake. The Bible speaking in Habakkuk chapter 2, it said, I will stand upon my watch and hear. For us to be able to hear God, we must stand upon our watch. And that watch is the place of prayer. Let the body of Christ arise. Let us arise in the place of prayer and begin to make call upon the Lord. Because we are in the last days and these are perilous times. We can see hardship all over the places. We can see all manners of things happening. But the only thing that will serve as the strength of the believer in the days of adversity is his ability to wait upon the Lord.
Mrs. Safri Hano Bute described the experience as a wonderful spiritual exercise.
Okay, to me it was a wonderful spiritual exercise I really enjoyed it because the presence of God was felt. I felt the presence of God, and I feel so glad, in the company of righteous men walking down the city, praying to God, and I believe God has heard us.
Glorious and so wonderful was it, says Archbishop Japhet Enon John Mosso, describing the experience of the camp prayer walk. He also lent his voice, adding that it should be sustained from time to time.
It has been so glorious, so wonderful, and most successful. I've been opened. Actually, I've not been able to participate for the past 5 days, but God opportuned me to participate in the one of today. It's so much soul reviving, and I want to thank God because of the way people were mobilized. They all came together joyously and zealously to be able to pray for Numan, to pray for Numan Federation, to pray for Adamawa, and indeed the whole of Nigeria. It has been most successful, to the best of my knowledge, for what I've seen.
Caleb Zadok, reporting for Eagle Lenses TV.